What's going on, y'all? Sludge Locks and Dave. We got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys two WNBA player props I love on the board for this Friday, June 28th matchups. It is a two-game slate, but we are only gonna be looking at this Phoenix versus LA game. Prize Picks has kind of been slacking on getting these props out for the WNBA. Only one game is out so far, and they typically have them out like the night before or at least by 12, wherever I'm at least. So not sure what's going on with them right there. But little recap from this last couple of 5 videos. Our last couple of videos have been going split 1-1. Our player of the days have been pretty consistent though on hitting. Yesterday's player of the day hit, so hopefully if you guys use that one, like I recommend, if you're gonna take anything from my videos, the player of the day, that one smacked for us. And then Caitlin Clark, unfortunately, she was still the leading scorer and everything, and like all the stats for that matchup. But unfortunately, their whole team just really couldn't get nothing going. So unfortunately, right there, that she didn't hit her line. I think she was only like a couple off, so hit the hook right there. But on the whole week, our last 5 videos, we have gone 9 out of 12 in the picks we've given you guys. So 75% of the picks that we have given out to you guys on the channel have been banging out. So that is a great percentage right there, especially for just player props and whatnot. So we've been giving you guys the value. And again, make sure those post notifications are turned on down below if you guys haven't turned them on already. Literally every single video in the last like 3 weeks worth of just actual videos. Every single player has gotten either bumped up, whatever way we have it, more or less, and or even taken off the board guaranteed. So again, at least one of those players has been on those videos. So for you guys, I make sure those post notifications turn on and get notified right when the videos drop, and just receive the earliest value that you guys get them and beat the bumps and whatnot. So with that being said, enough talking. We're gonna go and hop right in the picks that we got for this Friday with the player of the day in today's video. We're going to be looking at Diana Taurasi over her 15.5 points. I think that's how you say her last name. But, again, her 15.5 points. Love this line right here, especially in this matchup against Los Angeles Sparks. It is a great matchup. They're super vulnerable just defensively. As you guys can see, they're ranked 10th in points allowed, giving around 85 points a game on average this season to opposing teams. So super low rating right there. They've just been vulnerable to every team all season on just giving up buckets. So I feel like it should be a nice little matchup where she could get those buckets and just go out there and do her thing. She's been getting a lot of minutes. She's been averaging 30 minutes a game. I know she's kind of older, one of the veterans in the WNBA, but she still gets her value up. She's been averaging 14 shot attempts in her last this whole season so far, along with those 30 minutes played. So again, insane value, taking it up near 8 3-point attempts a game, shooting 35%, which is insane value. Again, her line is only 15.5. I expect this one to get bumped up to 16 or even 16.5. So far, you guys, I go hop on this player here. But this is a good line compared to the beginning of the season, as you guys can see when she was averaging like under 30 minutes. Now she's starting to get way more minutes right here, just over the 30s compared to under the 30s right here. Obviously, the last game against Minnesota, they typically weren't even in this game the whole time, so she just really had to struggle. But with that performance right there, it really lowered her line, and a lot of the games she just got hooked by 0.5 or even 1 bucket right here. So not really concerned about this 44% hit rate on this play right here. But what I really love is this matchup. As you guys can see, a lot of the tougher teams that she struggles against is like Minnesota Lynx. They're really one of the best defensive teams in the league. Seattle's pretty solid as well. Another Minnesota. #1 team right here with Connecticut. New York Liberty, they're solid as well. So she's just really been having her struggles, a lot of tough schedules recently. But in this matchup against the Sparks, which I'm pretty sure she gone against them once so far this season. And as you guys can see, she had 31 points in this matchup. So this is a great matchup for her to just ball out, especially coming off of these hard matchups. She's been really going against tough competition. And this is a nice little matchup where she can really just open up and start scoring, going back to her typical self like she usually does. As you guys can see, in 3 straight games, she's gone over this line every single time. Obviously, this game, it was a 20-plus point blowout. So she got taken out early and just got hooked by 0.5. But that's all the way back from the 2023 season, beginning of the season. Even though right here, 19 points, 22 points, and 31 points, which is the most important one right here. The game they played this season, 31 points with only 28 minutes played compared to what she's been receiving recently. She's been averaging over 30 minutes a game. As you guys can see, 32 minutes on average in her last 5 matchups. So again, super high ceiling for her to bang out this line and just get more minutes. If she's hitting it with 28 minutes, with her getting 4 more minutes, that should just be a higher upside. She's been taking 13 shot attempts in those last 5 games, and there's a little statistic right here, a little insight. Diana Taurasi has exceeded 15.5 points in 5 of her last 6 games versus bottom 5 defenses for points allowed, averaging 22.2 a game in those last 6 matchups against bottom 5 defenses. So again, the Sparks team really has nothing crazy. She's proven in those last 6 matchups she could go out there and really just drop 20 pieces basically whenever she wants. 7 over her line, which is insane value that she's been averaging again in those last 6 matchups against weak defensive teams. So I know her so far this season has kind of been looking shaky, but again, a lot of these 10, 15 matchups have been just really tough teams. So not really concerned with anything right there. And again, her head-to-head matchups have been great. And just overall, this Sparks team is really weak and vulnerable defensively. So not really much else to explain right here on this play. She's been getting his minutes. She's been getting her shots up. And again, this line is pretty low for her, especially with her having that 30-point performance against them last game. So this is my play of the day. It is Flex Friday. Nice little 6-man. A lot of you guys are going to be running protected plays. So if you guys are going to take anything from this video, I would recommend Diana over her 15.5 points and just go ahead and throw those in the nice little protected plays right here on Prize Picks with the whole Flex Friday situation. So play of the day right here. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, I would recommend the player of the day. So those are the ones we're most confident in and just the ones I really think should bang out for us. So play of the day right here. And again, if you guys want to rock the 2-man like we typically give you guys on the channel, we got another player on the other side of the ball in this matchup. Now, there really wasn't a lot to choose from. Not sure what Prize Picks is doing, slacking on the board. But I really love this Brittney Griner play over her first half points, her 9.5 points. This is a great line for her, and she really just came back off an injury recently. I'm not sure if it was injury or suspension or whatnot. I know she was dealing with a lot of things from being in the whole prison and whatnot. I really haven't been keeping up with her, but she is back now. Ever since the 7th of June, she's been playing and she's been balling out. As you guys can see, she's gone over this line 67% of the time. 4 out of the 6 games she's played so far, she has gone over this line, and it should be a good matchup right here. And I expect her to bang out this one, especially against this Phoenix team. Sparks team. As you guys can see right here, they're ranked 10th in points allowed, giving around 85, the little breakdown I gave you guys right there. And it should just be a nice little line for her to go crazy. If we look at their last couple of head-to-head matchups, as you guys can see right here, 11 points, 16 points, along with the 7. Obviously, she didn't hit this line, but that was back in last season. She hasn't had a head-to-head matchup so far this season. But I love the value right here. She was only getting 14 minutes and 12 minutes on these matchups, and she's still able to hit the line compared to what she's been receiving this season. She's been receiving way more, at least 15 minutes plus. So again, the same value for her to hit this line. And a little insight down here, Brittney Griner has exceeded her 9.5 first half points in 10 of her last 12 games versus bottom 5 defenses for points allowed, averaging 16.6 against those opponents in bottom ranked defensive ratings in those last 12 games, which is insane value for her line only being at 9.0 or 9.5, whatever it is right now. So insane value right there. This is my other play that I love, and not really much else to explain right here. The Sparks team defensively is pretty weak overall. As you guys can see, they have what was their rating? In 2-point percentage, they're ranked 7th, giving out 50% shooting in the paint, which Brittney Griner plays. So again, same value. I expected this one to be another easy play that we love on the board right here. So that is our first half play that we're giving you guys. And I know these two are on the same team. I said on the other side of the ball, but can't really find anything else on the for the other team on the Sparks end. Now I was looking at Derica Hamby on her plays, but there wasn't really crazy value that I could find. Now a lot of the picks aren't even up, so if I were you guys, I don't really hop on any of this Phoenix team's plays, or even Sparks. I mean, not Phoenix, Sparks. Just really not really any value that I could find on this little outlier tool. I'll show you guys a little breakdown right here. So again, I know I said a little 2-man, but these are 2 players that you guys could throw in Flex Friday, since a lot of you guys are going to be using those protected plays and probably aren't even going to be doing 2-mans. So if we go to the plays right here on this little slate that we got so far, there's not really much crazy value. If we look at the head-to-heads and whatnot on these players, there's a lot of unders, and she's been balling out all season on Hamby, so I was kind of scared to choose her, and that was really the only option we had to choose from this team. As you guys can see, that's all there is, and even in the last 5 matchups, it's literally just her that we have so far on Prize Picks. So didn't really give any plays from that end of the ball, so sorry about that, can't really do that. But it is Flex Friday anyway, so I doubt you guys are going to be rocking low 2-mans. And we got the player of the day and just another play I love in general right here for you guys. So these are my 2 that I'm rocking with on the day. Again, Flex Friday, throw these in your 6-mans and 1 out you're creating. But player of the day, if you guys are going to take anything from this video, Diana Taurasi over her 15 points, and then another play that I got for you guys, Brittney Griner over her 9.5 first half points. So these are my two that I'm rocking with on the day. Nice little two players that we got for you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. If you guys are new to the channel and are a fan of PrizePicks, just NBA or just football in general, whatever it is, NFL, college football, that's what we typically do. Now, I know I've been uploading MLB videos. I'm not really a big fan of MLB, like sports betting wise, and just like doing research on them. It's kind of harder for me, just because I'm not really into it as much as NBA and just basketball overall generally. So again, we're primarily basketball, WNBA, NBA, and college football, NFL. We've been going crazy on those, even college basketball. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.